Hi, it's a beautiful day, and I've got my hot drink ready. Come with me as I talk about how to treat your woman like a queen. Today's topic is about the royal treatment, how to unlock the secret to treating your woman or your wife like a queen. Do you agree with me that you are a king as the husband? Do you agree that you are a king? If you do, then you would also agree with me that you deserve a queen, right? You deserve a queen by your side as well. If you are a king deserves a queen. If you agree with me, just pause for a moment and say, Coach Glory, yes, I agree with you. I am a king and I deserve a queen. Or if you're a woman watching this, say, yes, Coach Glory, I totally agree with you. I'm a queen and deserve a king. If you all agree, then we are both or we are all on the same page. Let's get started. A king would not treat his wife like a lesser being. A king will not be abusive to his wife. The woman deserves to be treated and given the treatments that queens deserve. We all see, I live in the UK, and up until not long ago, we had a queen. And we all saw how regal she was. We all saw how every time she stepped out, she looked good. She was beautiful, well dressed up and everything. And she had people who went ahead of her to make sure everything was fine. Her door was opened for her. You had those who curtsied every time she walked past or whenever they walked in front of her or stood before her. Everything was done, everything was perfectly done for her because she was a queen. May her soul rest in peace. Now, every lady is a queen. Whether you have that title officially or not, you're a queen. You have that royal identity. And you, as the man, you are a king as well because God has given you that royal identity. We are kings and we are queens. Therefore, the way we treat each other counts, it matters. The words we speak. Remember, life and death are in the power of the tongue. We need to be careful what we say to each other in a relationship, even if you're not in a relationship. Remember how you wooed her before you got her. Probably you chased her for a long time. Some of you wanted this woman so much, you were ready to wait. She said no. She kept saying no, 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 maybe for a year or two. You were ready. You waited. You wooed her until she finally said yes. She agreed to be in a relationship with you and eventually to be your wife. In that process of wooing her, you must have done so many things. Bought her flowers, maybe. Maybe you offered to take her out. If she said yes or no, is that's dependent on your relationship and how you all came about becoming one. If she said no, you did everything to make sure she would finally see you for who you are and say yes to you. And probably after she said yes to you, you were so eager to make sure you pleased her at all times. You took her out, you bought her things. It doesn't have to be expensive things, but you showed care, you showed affection to this woman, this same woman that finally became your wife. So what happened? What happened after she became your wife? Some men, as soon as they get married, or maybe they give it a few months, some years, everything they did before she said yes, they've completely forgotten about it. They've stopped buying her gifts. They've stopped taking her out. They've stopped showing affection. They've stopped telling her how beautiful she is. They've stopped wooing her. Why? That's the mistake a lot of people make, or men make. As soon as you get married, all those things you did before she said yes, you need to even take it up a notch. Don't stop because she has said yes. Don't stop because she's had children for you. You don't have to stop doing those things. Remember, you're a king and she's a queen. You need to show her that she will forever be your queen. That's why I feel, should I say, hurt or disappointed or pained even when I see how women are being, some women experience difficulties in marriage, various types of difficulties. They feel lonely, they feel abandoned, they feel uncared for. You know, some have endured all sorts of abuse and all of that from this same man that once showed all the affection that made her say yes. So guys, it's time to change that. Let's turn things around. If you have experienced any of these things I've mentioned and you feel like, oh, you are guilty, erase guilt. Don't allow your mistakes hold you back. The mistakes of the past are in the past. Today is a new day. You can turn a new leaf. Surprise her. Take her out. Say, darling, I'm taking you out today. If she says, where? If you want to surprise her, don't just say, don't worry, it's a surprise. Well, if it's not a surprise, let her know. You're taking her out and where you're going to. You see, things like that. Buy her things unannounced. You don't have to say, what do you want me to buy for you? Just go out, buy her things. Open doors for her. You are going out. Treat her like a lady. Don't walk ahead and she's 10 miles behind you. It's annoying when that happens. You see couples, the man is ahead, walking so fast, and the woman is just taking her time, coming behind him, as if they're not going out together or as if they're not going to the same place. Treat her like a queen. Go ahead of her to the car, open the door for her, let her sit down, and then you shut the door gently. You can take it up a notch. When you get to your destination, tell her, my queen, sit down, go round, open the door for her. Yes. We need to go back to the way things used to be. Men did all this in the past. They did all this. And some men are still doing this for their queens. You can be one of those. Yes, today's video, I'm focusing on you men. Next time, I will come round and talk about women. You know, usually I talk about women and all of that, what they need to do, how to do this and that. But today I thought to talk to you, the men. Don't feel I'm attacking you. No, I'm only making this video because I want things to be better in homes. We need to change the story. We need to change the narrative. We need to show our children how to love the woman. Because especially if you have sons, they will see you, the dad, and they want to copy. That's just the way it is. That is life. That is the way God has created things. We are here to nurture them. And then some will see, oh, that's the way dad, I see dad do this. Okay. Some would say, oh, I saw my dad treat my mom that way. I would definitely make sure I do not treat my wife that way, because I saw the way mom felt, and I do not want my wife to feel that way. Some make that decision on their own, while others, they get married and repeat the same mistakes, unfortunately. So I'm making this video because I would like us to consistently remember to treat the woman like the queen that she is, so that when your sons watch you, they say, wow, so that is the way to treat a woman. Definitely, when I get married, I would love my wife to feel cared for. I would love my wife to be happy, just like mom was. Even they may decide to increase what they saw, make it better, because you laid a good foundation for them to emulate, you see. So men, remember, I'm going to give you this as well. As a king, if you love yourself, you will definitely love your woman. There's a Bible script, there's a scripture that says, he who loves his wife loves himself. Okay? And you love her as your own body. Do you love yourself? Do you really love yourself? If you love yourself, then you can extend love to someone else. It's only those who do not really love themselves, who do not really understand that they are royal, that will treat their wives as a lesser being, instead of treating her as a royal as well. She is royal. She deserves everything. That royal treatment, she deserves it. Yes, you are royal, you love yourself, you want to care for yourself. That same care should be extended to your wife. Yes, it should be extended to your wife. Okay? We are no longer going to be showing disrespect to our wives by running around with other women. Why? Remember, you said I do to this person. Remember your vows. Don't show disrespect to her by running around with other women, and then we hear about stories that come later, and other people hear these stories. She feels violated. She feels disrespected. So that's something that needs to change if you are into that. Okay, that's something that needs to change. Send her beautiful messages. Text. These days we have text. You can get messages across quickly. You're at work, send a beautiful message to say you are missing her or something. It lightens the day and it makes her feel appreciated and all of that. Okay? Now, I have come across this where the guy said, oh, my wife knows my password. She knows the password to everything, my phone, my laptop, everything. He made sure that she was comfortable and she felt like, yes, this man is trustworthy. But do you know what else this guy was doing? That place where she has the password and everything, nothing happens there. This guy had another email address. He had another phone she knew nothing about. She didn't know the password to that phone. She didn't know his other email address. That was where he pursued other ladies and had all his, talks and things like that. But the one she knew about, she felt, oh, this is the only phone he has, and I have access to his email. We share the same email and everything. And she felt really comfortable. But this guy had his ways. Okay, as a relationship coach, I come across different types of relationships, and people express and say things. So in the process of counseling and all of that, this came out, you see. So I've only shared that because I want people to learn. I share examples from the stories I know about, just snippets, not everything, because obviously it's confidential. If I feel it's relevant and other people will learn from it, I will just share a snippet from the story. So this password thing, you might know his password. It doesn't mean there's nothing else happening. That's why you need to be totally open and true to each other. Okay? If you have one phone, yes, make it known. Don't have any secret phone anywhere else. You are disregarding her as your queen. Yes, it's a violation of your vows. In case you didn't think it was a violation, it is a violation of the vows you made. She might not know about it, but it is still a violation. Okay, now I have some points written here I'm going to share with you. How to treat her instead. Pamper her. Of course, pamper her. You don't have to have anything expensive, just something within your means. Pamper her. You can even give her a massage. Yes, get some oils and things like that. Give her a massage. Let her just relax. Remember, as women, whatever you sow into her, she will give back to you. I'm telling you, more than 100-fold. So if you do this to her, of course, you know yours is coming. Trust me, I know. I'm a coach and I'm a woman. Yours is coming. So don't think it's a waste of time. Communicate with her deeply, on a deep level. Be truthful. Okay? Defend her. Maybe you're out and something happens. Don't throw her under the bus. Defend her instead. She loves that. Yes, women love that. When you get home, you can talk about it. You can say, oh, I didn't really like what happened. But when you're outside, defend her always. Be a gentleman. Open doors for her. I already said that, yes. Okay, buy her gifts. Give her upkeep money. Some of you do not give your wives upkeep money because you feel she works, she has her own money. Even if she works and has her own money, she still deserves to be given something from you, her husband. Of course, she will spend her money in the home, but when she sees that from you, she loves it. Okay? Understand her likes and her dislikes. Do you know what her likes are? Do you know what her dislikes are? If you know what she likes, it saves you a lot of trouble. Because in the home, you know, she likes a clean home, and you would not leave a mess everywhere. That way, you will prevent her from nagging and saying, who did this? Who dropped this here? You don't need that. So help her keep a clean home if that's what she loves and likes. Okay? Now, make her a priority. Make her your priority. And the priority of every man, what he wants in his woman is different. It's not the same in every relationship. So you need to know in what ways would she like you to make her your priority. You discover that and begin to put them in place in your marriage. Trust, yeah, and be loyal to her. Remember important dates. Don't ever take her love for granted. Yes, she loves you. That's why she said yes to you and married you. Now, it would be a shame if you start to take that love for granted, won't it? Don't ever take her love for granted. Appreciate her. Show her you appreciate her. And show her you care for her. When you put all this in place and many more, remember, I haven't exhausted this list. This is about the royal treatment, giving your wife the royal treatment and unlocking the secrets to treating a woman like a queen. Give your wife that royal treatment, and I've given you some secrets to treating her like a queen. Go out there and discover some more. Then share it in the comment section. Say, Coach Glory, I have some more to add. Let me know. I'd love to read them. Please, after watching, remember to share. Remember to leave your comments. Remember to like. I would really appreciate all that. Thanks once again for watching. It's a beautiful day and I'm going to go out there to enjoy myself with my family. You take care. Remember, I release videos every Sunday at 4 p.m. Invite your friends to join me here. Let's all learn together. And I'll be reading your comments as well because I want to know your thoughts about every video I share. Thanks once again. Take care now. See you next week. Bye.